Hey guys, ready for a sketchbook tour? I have this guide to show you. I'm really proud of it. This is one of my favorites ever. I made this sketchbook myself. It's one of my own made mixed media sketchbooks. You saw me making it in this video. And if you're interested in seeing it again, I will link it on the description for you guys. So this has a lot of texture, juicy texture in it. I love it. It took me quite some time to fill it, although it's not a huge sketchbook. I started it on June 2023 and just finished it February 2025. And if you're those kind of people that like to watch sketchbook tours but don't enjoy so much this chatty version, in the end of this video I'll show you a quick flip through if you prefer that. So go right to this time that I'll write here, okay? And for everyone else, let's enjoy this one, these juicy details that I got in here. I think you already saw a lot of this content all throughout my videos. Okay, let's go. This is the first spread. I remember this was a very fun day. Oh, the sun is shining here. I'm sorry to be shooting in my car. I've been having a terribly busy week and I don't have a lot of time to film this, so I'm just going to make the most of my time now that I'm here sitting in my car just waiting. I might as well show you my sketchbook, so please bear with me. This was a fun spread. I painted it while I was in the pool. Yes, crazy as it might seem. I even used the water of the pool to rinse my brushes. And the materials I put in here, I think water-soluble crayons, the Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2s and the Mungio Gallery ones. And later, I think I used a little bit of oil pastel in here also. But I have the video of this and I link on the description. I'll call it Fun Day at the Pool, okay? If you're interested, just click there and you'll watch it. This is a fun tree. I was just playing with lots of textures, different materials. It's a mixed media. I don't recall what I used for the base layer. Well, the first layer is the sketchbook itself, where I used wall paint to cover the pages of this magazine because this was an old magazine. So the first layer is really that wall paint, a light blue one. And then I went over it, I think with water-soluble crayons. I don't know, in here maybe watercolor. And then all these details are made with colored pencils. It has a lot of texture. I'll try and show you closely. Look at this. Even these darks are really rich and filled with textures. As you can see, I didn't draw on it every day. I started it in June and then this was on August 2023. Sorry about the noises. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm in a parking lot and a car just started running. Sorry, but I think you can hear me anyway. This one, I also have a video on this one. I don't remember if this is the same video of this one. Oh, I'm noticing, yes, this is June 2023. I can see that I didn't draw on this in all the pages in order, you know, because this one in the middle is from August 2023. I just used to open this. Maybe I would choose my pages from what they looked like in the base layer, the textures it had, or even the color, because all throughout this sketchbook you'll see not all the base layers are light blue. There are some yellow, orangey also. And these I did while my daughter was playing with some friends in a children's playground, and then I finished it at home. Yes, I remember that. I tried to stay loose. As you can see, I didn't do a lot of details. Here's the swing and the fence and the trees all around the park, but I stayed quite loose. I got a lot of juicy textures as well. Look at these trees. I love them. The lighting here isn't the best, so probably you'll see this better in its own video. Please check out the links that I put for you in the description. This one I'll call the playground. Oh, this lovely tree. I remember I just swatched a lot of colors and then I turned it into a tree, and I'm really happy with it. I love how this red plays with these blues and greens and a little bit of purples here, or dark blues. I love how all these colors play together. I'm really happy with this spread. This one was from July 2023. Also on July 14th of July 2023, we went to IKEA, and this was a break we took to eat something. This was a fun one. My daughter was showing something on her telephone to daddy, and well, they don't resemble themselves. You know, this is a sketchbook, so it's for practice. Here you can see all the good stuff, the bad stuff, and the even worse stuff. And I'm glad to show it to you, because not everything we do is a masterpiece. In fact, most of the things we do are really bad art, and all that practice is precious to make the good art in the end. Well, this guy really resembles a lot like himself, I remember. In this lady's hair, it was really like this also. So I'm really happy with these two guys. And I'm happy with all of it in general. It is a really fun drawing. These I took reference from a picture book. Yeah, the book is called Quem Está, and it's by Sinara Sayonara. It had lovely illustrations. There was this day that I didn't know what to draw, and I just pulled up that book and sketched some of its illustrations, got inspiration from that. I think I have more of that in this sketchbook, but again, not in order, just I don't know where. We'll see that in a minute. These are two prompts of the Botanica Collective, which is a page on Instagram that gives weekly prompts for you to draw. It's really fun. We have a kind of an art community there, really friendly one. So if you're interested in weekly prompts for drawing, just check out the Botanica Collective on Instagram. This was for week 7, and this one was for week 6. So this one was first and this one was after. I really love these textures I got here. I don't know what I used in here, but I'm betting some color pencils and watercolor probably. And this one, maybe just color pencils. I'm much happier with this one than with this one. It has this more painterly effect given by the watercolors, and I prefer this one. This one is from August 2023. Also a prompt, but this time is for Mugshot Monday Art, posted on Instagram by Brian Miller Art, Debbie Rose Miller, and Nancy Gardner Ceramics. And they're always quite beautiful photos of mugs mainly. I love to go there and check them out from time to time to see what they're drawing. This one was an invitation I got from another collective of artists that I always participate with. They're from Brazil, and they made this online exhibition to pay homage to Tex, this comics character. This was my artwork for that exhibition. I'm not really happy with it. It's not the style that I want to evolve to, but I wanted to participate anyway because I love that community. I'll put their name here for you to check them out. They're a cultural community that makes lots of useful work in their region. It's very cool. So I love to support them, and I made these for that exhibition. Oh, this one is upside down. I don't know exactly why. Maybe this part of the background was already darker. I think that's it. There was the first layer with the wall paint that I told you about. Then I think I used watercolors to make a dégradé of blues from dark to light. And it was like this. But then a few days ago, in fact, you saw this on my previous video, I decided to draw here a landscape, and it made more sense to me that I had the dark part here and the light over there, because the sky was lighter than the ground. So I think that's why I drew this upside down. Again, lots of great textures, a lot of color in the sky, but it all reads like a light blue sky. But in fact, it has a lot of colors in there. And you can see this also in that video that will be linked in the description. Next, oh, I was going back to the beginning because this one is upside down and I forgot already. These ones were really fun. I was just playing around with my fountain pen and some inks on August 2023. And as you can see, the base layer in this page is yellow and in this one is the light blue. This is because I make these sketchbooks with leftover paints that I got. I was just scribbling with my fountain pen and inks. I don't know what's underneath this. Maybe some colored pencils or watercolor crayons. I don't quite remember, but this is a very nice texture. Just playing around, testing the materials, you know, being amazed on how they perform on top of each other. Probably I did this watching some movie or something at the same time. And also these ones. Yes, I see I have colored pencils and maybe some markers on the background. And then I went over it with blue ink. And you can see that on the markers, the ink spreaded and faded like crazy. And then on the color pencils, it stayed really thin and dark. And it's really fun effect. Okay, next. Oh, here I was trying some new gouaches. I bought this ochre one and this light pink. This is fairly transparent. I gave it a lot of layers to get this opaque effect. But the yellow ochre, it's really opaque. It's fine. This was on September 2023. I was working a lot on this sketchbook back then. And I remember these pages were also for tests, you know, and just scribbling around. Probably I was still watching the same movie or something that I was with these ones. I just scribbled on the background with a lot of colors of color pencils, and then I painted on top of it with the gouache. In this one I also played with the negative space. Let me show you. It's a really fun drawing. I love these guys. This is just the silhouette. And here also, but cutting off the negative space, you know, around the flowers and the vase. Oh, here they are. Again, drawings from that book from before. This one was on September, 18th of September 2023. The book Quem Está by Sinara Sayonara. Just using two color pencils, the red and the blue. Just fun sketching without thinking a lot, you know, just copying what I was seeing in the book. This is my birds page. I had this spread unfinished for a long time. As you can see, I started it on 29th of October 2023. And I just used colored pencils with these three guys. I love them. I used reference from a bird book, and these ones I just finished a few days ago. They're made with acrylic markers. I was testing them on this background of wall paint, and I think I did a few details with color pencil as well. These were really quick sketches and they're really fun. I love them. Then this is another prompt for the Botanica Collective for week 41 on April 2024. This was really a fun one. I took inspiration from the photo they had given us, and then I made a few changes. The writing on this vase, good is sexy. I don't know what the original sentence was. This is a more recent one. I was drawing my Christmas. I was drawing from some Christmas photos of this past Christmas. This was on the 2nd of January this year. These are oldies again. these are not in order. This one is 2 prompts from the Pictober 2023. This was the first one, B. The second one, Cosmos. 3 was Sweet, and I drew this girl. 4, Grub, and day 5, Sprig. These, I really enjoyed this one. This was from a video also. I was testing my Lyra Rembrandt color pencils. I'll link the video on the description for you guys to see. I was testing how they layered on top of other materials on a mixed media piece, and I was pretty happy with them. This one is from October 2023 as well. This is a very beautiful one. I love this one. This was for a video that I didn't post yet. In fact, I didn't finish this video. I was trying to go loose with oil pastels. I made a video on that. If you're interested on this subject, I'll link it also on the description. I'll probably call it Trying to Go Loose with Oil Pastels. But I didn't include this one because it wasn't finished back then. But I really love it. And I filmed a bit of the process, so I think it would be fun to make a video out of it. I'll see what I can make in the future. These I did back in March 2024. Well, I started it. It says here, I don't know if you can see. I started it on December 1, 2023, and I just finished it in March 7 of 2024. I just let it stay there for a long time, and then I finished it. And I love it. I remember now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to finish it or not, because the first stage of it, very loose, very abstract, was really pretty as well. I was in love with it for a long time, but my search for looseness wasn't and still isn't towards all that abstraction, so I didn't know what to do with it, just if I should leave it like that or work on it some more to get it less abstract. And I ended up finishing it. And I don't regret it. I love it. This other page is another spread of the Botanica Collective on October 24, 2023, and it was week 17. So this is week 17, and you just saw here week 41 or what, something like that, wasn't it? Yes, week 41. Like I told you, I was just opening my sketchbook, and today I will feel like drawing this page, and another day I would go back and draw in this one or whatever, you know. I didn't use this sketchbook in order. More prompts for the Peachtober 2023. This was day 6, day 7, Crater. Day 8, Dream, Dreaming to Fly, and then Blue for day 9. I love this page. These are all, or not all, these are mainly colored pencils, but in here I see, I don't know if there's water-soluble crayons, probably they are, or just watercolors, but I'm betting watercolor crayons. This one I was playing around with acrylic markers and acrylic paints. I had just given my younger daughter her first acrylic markers, and I was testing them in here and also in the cover of this sketchbook. At first I didn't like this too much, but now, well, it's a fun exercise, I think. And now I have to go, and I'll show you the rest at home. So where were we? Let's see. Oh yeah, in this all acrylics spread. We talked about this one, and now, oh, this is a recent one. This is all oil pastels, and it was for a challenge by the Tuesday Collective on Instagram. And this week the challenge was to draw cardinals. So they had a bunch of reference photos. I chose a few and I drew them in here. I'm pretty happy with this spread. I think they all came out lovely, and they're pretty loose. I did this fairly quick, and I'm really happy with it. I think this was the final spread I had to finish on this sketchbook on 2nd of February, just a few days ago. This one is from December 2023. I was in a coffee shop and I just was drawing some random stuff. I didn't know what to draw really. I wanted to go loose. So I just grabbed a few pencils, try and sketch really quickly. Something I was looking up in my phone. This cow became really wonky. You know, this leg comes here and the cow is here. I don't know why. Also, this cat is quite wonky as well. This paw doesn't look like a cat's paw, but it's okay. I mean, I was having fun. I was talking with some friends at the same time, so I wasn't thinking about the drawing per se. And it's a great exercise, you know, just to keep your hand busy. And it's all about practice. This page is also for a challenge on Instagram hosted by I Am Geogram. I did this a long time ago on April 2024. Yeah, again, you see this page was done 2023 and this was about 4 months later. This is all acrylics as well. This one is for the Botanica Collective. Once more, they had this beautiful photo of lemons and flowers in a vase. And this one is also from some reference. I don't recall because I didn't write it in here, but these were just some loose flowers. This one was done on May 2024, and these, I just have the reference that it's from 2024 as well. They weren't done at the same time. I drew this first, but then I liked the color scheme and I just painted the background on this one with the same color and made this kind of table linking the two of them together. Well, here I was just trying out my then new Inktense pencils. I was at the beach. It was night. If I find it, I'll show you a photo of me drawing this. We had been at the beach for a while and we watched the sunset, and these abstracted forms were referencing the beach at the sunset. This was done on June 2024. This again drawing Christmas. It was done already this year in January, painted from some Christmas photo. I'm not really pleased with this one. The proportions are all wrong, but I had fun. I was still playing around with my new acrylic markers. I was testing them, getting the feel of them, abstracting here the background and smooshing them. I was trying to learn what I could do with them. It's quite a nice experiment and brings memories of Christmas because I remember when I took this photo. This also drawing Christmas. This was the day after Christmas, 26th of December 2024. This was done from a photo of my husband holding our dog, and as you can see, doesn't look like the same person. This is a completely different style. This is much looser. I don't know which one I prefer. I'm guessing this one, but I like this one also. Again, acrylic markers. On this one here, I added a little bit of colored pencils also. And these I did in one of my videos. I put the link on the description for you to see. I loved making this one. I was feeling such an inspiration from the Lazy Redheads live, and I talk about it in that video. Please go watch it. And if you don't know the Lazy Redhead, go pay her a visit. She has a channel here on YouTube and she's amazing. So I started this one painting the backgrounds with all these different acrylic colors. And then I finished it about 2 weeks later, already on January 2025. And I went with my acrylic markers on top of the acrylic paint and my oil pastels. And I'm pretty happy with it. And this is the last page of this sketchbook. I hope you like this. It is filled with happiness for me and will be a great tool for inspiration when I need one, for sure, in the future. I hope it inspired you as well to go paint right now. And now, as I promised, here's the quick flip through. soon I'll have another art video for you. So until then, bye-bye.